Hello, Derek. This is Heather Newton reviewing your entry for the social deduction contest, Salty Chef. Let's first talk about your hero image and everything at the top above the fold on your shop page. I think you did a great job on this hero image and your logo here. It's a good overlay. It actually almost looks like it's just one full image. I wouldn't even, if I didn't happen to know there's a spot right here for you to drop a different image on top of the picture, I'd think it was just one big picture. So great job making it blend in. And this, action shot along with sort of the cover art and a close-up of the card, it kind of answers a lot of questions quickly and draws me in and makes me curious, what is this all about? Then your cool factors do a good job of focusing on what's interesting about your game specifically. And you're pointing out that it is easy to scale for families or different ages. That's a good, cool factor. And I like this catchy alliteration here at the top and good, short paragraphs with white space that are quick and easy to read. And I think this idea of a restaurant called Stacky's is fun, and it is drawing me into the story of the game. And then we've got a couple of videos. I didn't give you the bonus point that could be earned for including a how to play video, because these videos, as far as I could tell, I really didn't watch all of them because there's 3 of them and they're long and they're not really narrated and they're not teaching the rules. I just have to observe what people are doing and kind of try to glean on my own. I'm kind of left on my own to try and understand what is happening in the video. And I don't have the patience for that. I don't think I'm alone in that. I think people want to be, directly engaged by the videos that they're watching. So potentially this exact same video could be reworked to be more engaging if you removed sort of the most of the sound from the video and made the most sound be a narration where you're explaining what people are doing, and through that people can understand better the rules. But what I really just would prefer to have is maybe some B-roll of people playing, but mostly just camera to components. This is what this component is. This is what you do. These are the rules, etc. I think that, and you did do this, we'll see down at the bottom of the page, these videos are enticing in the sense, like the images in the videos are enticing. I love that you're wearing the chef hats. It's like obviously a family engagement. Everybody looks happy. It looks like a great family gathering to get to be a part of. So it's aspirational in that way, but it's time consuming to watch video. I can get everything I just said from just a couple of photographs. So, which you did do too, but maybe more of, this exact still actually could be pretty great as one of your action shots down at the bottom. And we'll look at your box art here. I do like this cartoon that I don't know where you got it. I don't know if you paid somebody to have it made or if you did it yourself, but it's a fun image that it seems to match well the weight of the game, and that it's a family thing, or it could be a family game. It looks like, as far as I can tell, unless something is strange about this image, there's nothing on the sides of the box at all. This is just only showing me what would be, or the only thing that is there is the stuff that would be on the face of the box. So I would recommend adding stuff to the sides for, I like to see icons for player count and time, as well as I like to see the title of the game on every side of the box. So no matter what angle I put it onto my shelf, I am able to tell which game I would be pulling off. Then I see you got a little off topic here in your action shots. I feel like you might have done some research on me or something and known I was a cat person because it is adorable. So it definitely made me smile, even though it has nothing to do with the game. But yeah, you do have some shots from that day that you took the videos as well, and some very important also up close shots of the game parts being played. This looks like, okay, actually that is an early prototype, and then this is a more finished version that you're playing, it looks like. So I can see some of the history sort of the game, which is fun. And I think that you did the action shots the right way. I like to see those things. Now let's skip over to your rules. I like the way you made this look like a menu. I think that's a fun thematic twist. And it's well laid out, nice big type, so it's easy to read. You do list out what the components are and the number of them. It would be a little better if I could see images of what these components look like, especially because there are different kinds of cards. So I don't know, do they have different backs? I'll probably be able to pretty quickly tell since there's a very small number of these and a larger number of these, but it helps just to make it real quick to tell what everything is if I can see an image of the cards in the rule book. I like that you could start actually even earlier with objective before components. I might switch the order of that, but I like that it's early in general. It's before I start learning the details of the rules. I get a picture of what I'm trying to learn how to do. And we don't have, in general, there are not a lot of diagrams in this rule book. So that was one of the things that could score points. It was including diagrams for setup and all of that sort of thing. And after reading these rules and overall, I feel like it's concerning that I think the idea of the game is really fun. The dexterity of stacking the cubes and that we're cooking. And I agree that it seems like something that could work well to shift between family time, or potentially gamers could have silly fun playing it too. But I really have a hard time picturing how I'm actually engaging very much in the social deduction aspect of this game when I have to be focused on making my stacks. I think that the plan for this social deduction game is that there always needs to be a way for the bad guy to hide and pass blame. And the way you're doing that in this game is that their excuse could just be, oh, it's just hard. Oops, I knocked that over or whatever. Or, oh no, I got mixed up between green and yellow. My bad. And I guess that does make for funny moments. And I could picture it creating some of those moments where you're accusing somebody of doing something wrong on purpose. But I'm also a little concerned that would not feel very happy to be literally bad at the game and then have yourself be called out for being bad at the game. I could imagine that being something that would make people want to avoid playing this game because they'd be put on the spot and they'd end up feeling kind of crummy about themselves, potentially. I could see that happening. So that's one of the reasons that it didn't really rise to the top as a finalist, although it is a semi-finalist, and it does look like a really fun game, worth pursuing project, something that you could have for sale. I forgot. I don't remember if it's for sale. Yeah, you don't have it for sale right now, but you have a lot of the pieces that you need. The parts look finished. You have this cool cartoon chef that you invested in, and it looks like, I can see from the action shots, people were having fun playing it. So I think it is definitely worth continuing developing and everything. I'd be interested to play it to know if it actually does feel crummy to make a mistake and then look like the bad guy. It's also possible that if people are not bad enough at it, no one looks like the bad guy except for the bad guy, right? It doesn't look, as far as dexterity games go, it doesn't feel like it would be super duper hard to avoid knocking these over or put them in the right order. it's mostly the pushing them around that's probably challenging, but just not going too fast is probably the biggest thing. So I can't say these things, of course, until I've actually played the game. But in this stage, all I can do is look at the shop page and the rules. So anyway, congratulations on getting a real finished looking shop page and getting the product all put together with all the packaging and getting more finalized cards for your prototype that are easier to read than those original hand-drawn copies. And I look forward to seeing what you do with this project.
Hey there, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the description for more information and links to helpful resources. Some links give me a commission if you choose to buy, and I sure do appreciate the support. Thanks again, and see you in the next video.